This is Beth. Until recently, Beth was an active, happy, vibrant woman who made her living teaching aerobics. But a horrible accident robbed her of all of that. Beth was riding on the back of her boyfriend Kevin's motorcycle when they were hit by a truck. Kevin was critically injured, but he made a full recovery. But Beth was not so lucky. She lost her leg. Beth pleaded with her insurance company to pay for a high-tech artificial leg, but they refused, leaving her deeply depressed and feeling hopeless. That's why Kevin wrote to us to see if we could help Beth get her life back.
Dear Home Delivery, back in March I was driving a motorcycle with my girlfriend Beth when fate took an ugly turn and we were involved in a terrible accident. I jumped up to go to help her because I saw her leg was badly injured. I was scared that she would die.
Luckily, Beth survived the accident, but her leg was so badly injured that it had to be amputated.
The accident has really changed our relationship a lot. She feels very subconscious about the way she looks without having her leg. Please help her get a computerized leg so that she can walk again.
This has been really tough on Kevin because he feels responsible, but he really loves Beth and wants to stay with her. Beth thinks she's a liability and that Kevin stays with her only out of guilt. So their relationship has some huge challenges. The one thing that can help is this computerized artificial leg that costs tens of thousands of dollars, which Beth can't afford. Well, we have a big surprise for Beth that is going to have her up and around and hopefully out of her depression too. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Beth.
Hi.
I'm John Sensio. Come on out here. I'm from Home Delivery. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Hi.
It's nice to see you. I'm here to change your life. How you doing?
Oh my God.
How are you today?
Oh my God.
It's all right.
When John showed up, I was so shocked. I felt like I just won the lotto, that I just won $1 million.
We heard about your terrible accident. Okay? And we want to give you a very, very special gift.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to take you and Kevin, we're going to go up to New Hampshire to Next Step Prosthetics.
Oh my gosh.
We are going to give you a state-of-the-art computerized leg.
Oh my God.
How's that sound? When I knocked on Beth's door, I knew instantly that this was going to be an amazing story. Just by the look on her face, the complete shock, the emotion that poured out right there, I knew Home Delivery could not have come at a better time in her life to give her this new leg.
Oh my gosh.
It was like all our prayers have been answered.
Tell me about motorcycles.
Oh, I don't know where I got it, but I've always had a love for Harley Davidson motorcycles. I usually didn't date any guys that didn't have a motorcycle.
So you meet this clean-cut Harley guy.
Yes.
Every woman's dream, Kevin.
Yeah.
And you decided to go on a trip.
We took a trip to Daytona to discuss the future of our relationship. Beth and I have been dating 7 months when we went to Bike Week.
So you went down there with this great guy,
Yes.
expecting to have a wonderful time.
Yes.
What exactly happened?
I was on the back of his motorcycle, and we were coming up to a red light, and I saw something coming.
Out of nowhere, a truck traveling at a high rate of speed barreled out of nowhere.
And then I heard Kevin's like, oh no.
The truck hit us, knocked us on the ground, and kept traveling down the street.
And next thing I knew, I was laying on the ground, just looking up. I had no idea what happened.
We were laying on the ground, and I jumped up to help her because I saw her leg was badly injured and looked almost like it was cut off.
It was a horrible, bloody sight. It was horrible.
It was just a nightmare, and she just kept screaming. I was scared that she would die.
The next thing I do remember is being in the hospital.
Beth's decision to have her leg amputated would change her life forever. Not only would she become completely physically dependent, but the emotional distress of the accident would possibly be too much to overcome for her relationship with Kevin.
He was driving the motorcycle. I just felt like he had to feel very guilty. He had to feel responsible. And I just wondered what he would think of me without a leg.
She feels very subconscious about the way she looks without having her leg. She constantly feels that's an issue. The accident has really changed our relationship a lot.
When you think of the future, what do you hope for?
I hope that one day I'll be able to get back into life, I'll be able to walk, and I'll be able to do things that I was doing before.
My talk with Beth was just amazing. I was truly moved by her story, and she couldn't have been more grateful that home delivery was there to help. Are you ready to pack your bags?
Oh my God.
We gotta get going right now. Okay? You gotta pack.
Home delivery is making it possible for me to get back into the game of life again.
We left Beth's house and we were on our way to the Next Step Clinic in Manchester, New Hampshire, where the process would begin. Do you realize by the end of today, you'll be out of the wheelchair and taking your first steps?
Once we do several diagnostic sockets, then we're ready to stop making the prosthesis.
You're going to be able to go for walks with this guy. Remember him?
Everything's going to be okay.
Like I have my leg back.
So tell me about it. There's a lot's been going on. I know you've been testing out the new leg.
It's a lot better than being in a wheelchair all day.
Are you ready to see the new leg?
Are you ready for the unveiling?
Yeah.
Bring the home delivery.
We left Beth's house and we were on our way to the Next Step Clinic in Manchester, New Hampshire, where the process would begin. Beth, can you believe it? Home delivery has made it possible for you to get this Autobot computerized leg. Do you realize by the end of today, you'll be out of the wheelchair and taking your first steps?
It's amazing.
You ready to get the process started?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Peter.
When Beth first came in, what we do is evaluate her needs. What we try to do is match the other side as much as possible, and that's done through casting. We're going to wrap you with plaster.
It weighs a ton.
Good job. Once we do several diagnostic sockets, then we're ready to stop making the prosthesis. Okay, Beth, this is our first check socket, and this was fabricated over the mold from the cast that we took. We're going to have you stand on it, and I can tell by the skin color how it fits. And you're just going to step into this kind of slowly. There you go, and I want you to extend your hip. How does it feel on this bone back here?
Okay, I feel it.
Excellent, looks pretty good.
They've already finished casting Beth's limb, and I think they're about done fitting for the diagnostic socket. Let's see how Beth's doing.
It's just incredible.
What's going through your mind?
So much, I'm just overwhelmed that this is going so fast.
You're gonna learn to walk again.
That's scary. It's like I'm 38, I have to learn to walk again.
Beth being nervous is very normal at this stage, but with hard work, she's going to do very well.
You're gonna be able to go for walks with this guy. Remember him?
Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine.
The first exciting part was complete, and now it was time for Beth to try on her new leg. We got this together fast.
Let's go have some fun. The leg we designed for Beth is one of the most sophisticated prostheses today. A C-leg is a computer leg, basically designed by Autobot company, and will allow Beth to reach her goals.
I've seen it.
No way.
It looks incredible. It's so cool. There's still work to do on it to make it absolutely perfect.